only on esportbf.com.
Then you'll be able to do some back cap at the same time.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead and go on board with last time we were following Sunny, so let's go ahead and follow Brano here, see what exactly they're going to be doing in their push. Does look like he's going to be able to get a couple of drops in onto the building, but immediately comes over the top, and he is so aggressive here as he just wants to go ahead and push it, and he will be able to take him down. Down to 12 health, though. Can he get the repairs in time? He's so close. No! Both the little birds are going to go down. There's the rib boat coming into play like we were talking about before, so it is all down to the armor now, and all players are going to be posted up onto this B flag, but Tops with the really huge amount of push coming in onto that B site will be able to take it down. Of course, Puma with a nice little 2-kill streak right there, making a third, will be able to really lock this down here for his team as he makes it another one. And a 5th just for good measure, because you know what? Why not? We'll just kill the whole server as he's going on a tear right here. Puma is looking like a one-man army, and they will be able to get control of this B site, no problem. We are going to be seeing that A and C flag both flashing. Looks like the rotations have come in, and we are going to be having T13 trying to, as much as they possibly can, get this double gimme, because they need to make sure that they win this by 210 tickets or more in order to take this win. And it does look like they will be able to hold on for the time being. So this is going to be a weird spot here for Santa. What exactly would you have him do in this situation? I mean, he's going to be way out here by himself, and not really in the best of places here to pick off these players, since they are going to be in those buildings.
Yeah, probably needs to bring that building down right away.
And it does look like he's
start working on.
Yeah, starting. Oh my God, there are so many players sitting inside. He needs to really be careful. Already down to 47 health. His teammates are starting to spawn back in to help him out with the infantry side of things. C still looks like it's in their favor, but I think he just went down. That was going to be Hawk being able to take down the tank. So no armor right now here for Tops. And in this moment, I would imagine we're going to be seeing him, yeah, pushing back over here to that Bravo flag.
I'm sorry, I'll be right back again.
Right now, these teams are definitely having one hell of a slugfest going back and forth. And as you can see right now, Rez still going back and forth onto that hotel lobby. B hasn't been decided just yet. Tops will be able, or I'm sorry, T13 will be able to get the burn on it. They're going to try and secure this. We do see Rez just figuring out where exactly those infantry players are going to be setting up. Very hotly contested, but it looks like it's only down to one player. It's going to be Puma, who will not be able to turn on the one-man army switch. He does end up going down. At the same time, we do see a big push coming into that A flag. And Annie is going to be all alone. Let's see what they can do. The spawns are going to be coming in, so a little bit of help coming up. But, oh, beautiful job right there as he takes down Santa. Can he pick up a second one? His buddy does have that opportunity. He's at full health currently. But I think he is going to wisely be waiting in for those spawns. Yes, I do love that play right there, as it is going to allow them to potentially do more damage onto this A site, consistently requiring players to come back to Alpha in order to actually survive in this situation, because they are down in flags and in points. So we do see C flag now starting to burn. We do have Rocket Bunny coming back for some reinforcements. But that advantage with the armor should actually be waning here in just a few moments, as the spawn should be coming in. Looks like the infantry have taken care of that Charlie flag. Still going to be seeing at least one setting up on top of that A site. Santa will finally be able to get his armor piece back up. Now, he dominated in that last match. We saw him playing a very passive style up until his infantry were up ahead of him, and then he kind of just played that big support role, you know, there for his infantry guys. As they pushed up, he kind of pushed up with them. So we'll see if he's able to get a little bit more aggressive, although it is going to be an LAV versus LAV, as we do see Santa getting that nice little first shot off. Both APS have been popped. But Santa is in a very precarious situation. All alone. We do have reps coming out right now for Rocket Bunny. Puma is going to be up and alive here onto lobby. Ooh, he does get picked up there. But really, we need to be seeing... Oh, no, Santa does end up going down. So we need to be seeing, though, a 3-cap coming out, or at the very least, a very solid 2-cap with pressure onto the gimme flag of Tops, because it is 244 to 191, and those 200 ticket plus that we saw previously, the win coming in for Tops.
I believe it was 210. Tops,
so we'll see.
We got 32 tickets to work with.
Yeah, not a whole lot in that situation, but we are going to be seeing T13 trying to get control of that B slide.
Can't afford to lose that Bravo flag. They can't afford to lose that.
Well, we do have, it looks like the Little Bird trying to clean this up. It's just not going to be possible there in that building. He needs a little bit of help from some infantry players, and he really needs to be careful, especially if we see a really good straw coming out for Tops here, as, yeah, he's just going to be hiding around. And we still going to be seeing that massive fight happening over onto that Bravo flag.
Oh no, it's not looking good for T13.
No, it is not. 216 to 181. They definitely did play this side a hell of a lot better than they played the last one. I don't know if they were just cold or what, but man, they definitely came out, and it was just, like I said before, a slugfest. It does look like Don Polo is going to go down. We do have more armor coming in onto that B flag. There it goes, ticks down below that 210. So we're just going to go ahead and finish out this match. Well, we do have a couple of people starting to drop there, so I don't know if they are going to be finishing it out or not, but nonetheless, this was one hell of a second round.
Yeah, Tops came out swinging. They're holding on to that undefeated.
Yeah, absolutely. I gotta say, you know, Santa was doing a fantastic job in that last match. He's only 8-4 on this one, but going 20 plus, I believe he was in that last.
He was 20-0.
Yeah, so that's pretty insane, right there. So he definitely was putting the hurt in on that squad, and he's starting to do it again. He's gonna be able to clean up 3 players immediately. Gonna be rocketing into the double digits here, so he's just basically having his way onto these flags. And we are going to be seeing...
Tops had some really good openers. I really appreciated seeing the double rib boat come out of them, and they positioned their second rib boat inland, so that, like I was saying, they were able to just put some extreme pressure on that Little Bird. No matter which way he was trying to hide behind that building, he was getting hit by a rib boat, and it worked out really well for them.
Yeah, well, and the aggression, though, at the very start of this second round was insane. Like, I did not expect the Little Bird there from Tops to be that aggressive over the top of the building. Like, most of the time you do see him kind of dipping and diving and trying to just get that positioning first. Maybe a little bit of help there from their infantry players, but they're like, nope, we're going for it. We're just going to go for it. And they did. They took them out. Unfortunately, like you said before, the rib boats were able to do a really good amount of damage. And now we are going to be seeing another really good shot coming in from Rocket Bunny this time, be able to take down the opponent, Little Bird.
That must have been a tow missile, right?
Oh yeah, it was definitely a tow missile.
Lab.
Definitely a tow missile. Santa is now going back and forth here with Rocket Bunny. Get some really good hits there. To even clean up some of this infantry players. He does. Actually, I'm curious, what is he using? So he's using the HE cells and the tow missile with reactive armor and AP protection. So would you say that's a pretty standard loadout here on this map?
Yeah. The format.
So we are seeing pretty good rotations coming in on this particular half right here. I would have to say, you know, right now it has been pretty I would have to say pretty close just in terms of the amount of flags teams have had. So at the moment you are seeing tops with a 2 cap, but the rotations coming in from both of these teams has been pretty consistent. Now tops seems to be able to win the rotation battle for the time being, as they are now about to, or they have taken the lead. But you know, as you see kind of the ebb and flow of the fight, you know, when you have the gimme flag starting to get attacked, like over here on Alpha, you do see tops starting to push in over there for that Charlie flag as they realize, hey, you know what? There's not probably going to be a whole lot of people with the defense. We're going to go ahead and just try and put some pressure on it. And, you know, you can do two things. One, there's not going to be anybody over there and you end up getting the flag for free. But two, you can also pull back some resources. The other team has to pull back those resources in order to deal with it. And in that effect, it makes it easier to defend on the other parts of the map.
Yes. Don't have much to add to that.
So Little Birds are both up for each of these squads. Brano is going to go ahead and enter the fray here.
Jumping right into it first.
Yeah, we're going to have, I think, one hell of a fight here onto that B flag as these teams are starting to mix it in with the infantry side of things. Does look like Tops is edging out a small little victory here. We are going to be seeing the hipfire spray coming in. Nice pick up there onto 50 Shades. Eventually will end up getting cleaned up. T13 starting to outnumber Tops here onto that B site, and they are. It's all down to one infantry player. Nope, the spawns are going to be coming in on the other side. 50 Shades with that top control going to go ahead and jump on down. Can't win the battle. Don't know if he just was jumping at that moment when the game doesn't allow you to actually shoot while you're falling or what, but that definitely sucked as he wasn't able to win out in that gunfight, and they are slowly but surely just starting to fall one by one.
I always appreciate it when teams play it out either way.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And it does look like T13 with a slight control here onto Bravo will start to lose it. I do want to see what Puma is actually at in terms of kills. Yeah, Puma is now 14 and 8. Did a lot of that work at the very beginning of the game. We do see, what is this? Kibzan. He is currently at 22 and 12. Locking it down for his team with that AEK. Let's see if he can get some more long range shots. He does, taking down Rez. And, you know, it's a pretty interesting balance that you have to strike actually on this map. Oh, I love this play coming out from Santa. This is probably not something that's too special for a very, you know, experienced 10v10 player, but, you know, Santa being able to wisely go, you know what, there's infantry all around me. I'm going to switch over to my secondary gun, the gunner seat, and go ahead and just take him out with that, because it does allow him to get a little bit more of a faster kill, I would have to say, than his shells do. And since he is using those tow missiles, he doesn't have that LMG to help him out.
Hey, do you know if they for this tournament they allowed the incendiary gunner?
Yes, incendiaries were allowed.
But yeah, then definitely going secondary and tossing one of them out there can provide a good amount of cover for himself too.
Yeah, absolutely. So it does look like Tops with a lone man sitting up on top. He's just going to go ahead and do a little bit of damage there to the helicopter. But at the moment, we are going to be seeing a double gimme situation coming in. Brano is going to be back up. He's going to go ahead and skirt around this B site. He's going to pick up a few of these frags, a few of these kills. 83 to 31 currently here in the second round. If you guys are just joining us, Tops did end up winning this match. They had 210 tickets there in the very first round. But both of these teams are just pretty much playing it out. Again, this is just for a fun event. Both of these teams want to get as much playtime as possible. And it does look like B still getting cleared out. Oh, nice little flank coming in here by Polos. He will be able to pick up at least one. His teammate finishing off the second.
The second round, I feel like this is just another great example of I wish teams would just come in warmed up, because this is such a much better round than the first round,
Yeah.
and
Well,
a much better play out of both sides.
Yeah, I absolutely agree in that situation, and unfortunately, we couldn't have it to where we could have multiple maps in a match, which would have been nice. But because of time constraints, we would have been here all day long, and that isn't what we actually want to do, is wear out our players. So yeah, I absolutely agree with you there on that sense. Yeah, but. It does show you, though, that these teams are definitely undefeated for a reason. 64-0 here on the second round. Tops ultimately taking the win. Congratulations to them as they continue on their journey in this cup as undefeated.
Only on esportbf.com.